we're making courgette
carbonara. So I'm replacing the pasta really with courgette. So I'm just going to strip that, and well, I think it's a similar sauce. It's got double cream in it. It's got a little bit of ham, and it's got some egg yolk in it as well.
Eggs and bacon.
Yes.
With pasta. All we're having it with courgette.
Right. Could you strip my courgette? Would that be okay?
How would you like that strip? Do you use peeler? Yeah, that's how I do it.
Yeah.
So that's lucky.
Could I swap round? Is that okay? What I try and do is put everything in the one pot, because if I put it in a dish and then I put it in there, you can lose a gram or two.
Right.
So if I'm cooking everything, I just kind of stick
good
it
idea.
in.
That's a good tip.
I'm going to make 2.
You're going to make 2 because?
Because, well, if I'm in the menu anyway, it saves me time and it means that I can stick one in the freezer and it'll do Jennifer tomorrow. Okay? So I'm just going to start weighing out the olive oil.
You're going to cook the onion first, are you?
I'm going to do the onion and the garlic. And the mushroom as well. I'll do the mushroom at the same time as well. This is one huge big onion.
How much onion have you got to put in?
2 grams.
2 grams.
I find if you're not careful, we can have a huge amount of waste on the diet. So making a couple of things up like this does make sense. Batch cooking does make sense.
What about using spring onions instead? So then
less, yeah, I have.
So if you've got 2 grams and then you just use 1 spring onion by the time it's chopped up, it could save you, not only save you the waste, but it's like, it doesn't matter what you wrap that onion in, if you put that back in your fridge, it makes your fridge stink.
Yes, and then I chuck it out 2 days later. So I'm probably at that stage of, kind of realising that. But the time it comes to 9 o'clock at night and I've done 9 ketogenic meals, the last thing I want to do is batch cook.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes you just, sorry, I'm just chopping this so badly.
No, I wasn't going to say anything.
Right, and we are 2 grams. Oh, I've got 4.
That's really not a lot of onion, is it?
No. Maybe spring onion would be a bit better. Maybe need to check that out. See, I would be okay with that. That's all right. Okay. Right, and some mushroom. I'm going to put some mushroom in, which is 10 grams. Mushrooms are quite good from the point of view of carbohydrate, and a lot of kids, it's quite good. It helps them with constipation.
Right.
Jennifer is bothered with constipation. So any chance that I can get to add it to her food, I will do, to help her.
Sure. How many grams of courgette are we going to add?
30. I'll just add that in a little minute. What do you think?
I haven't got a clue.
Oh, you're a bit on the heavy side, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's one done. Let's try. I just want to pop it on.
Well, I'll give you, how much do you want? 30?
30.
I'll give you 30, yeah.
Oh, 51, way off.
Nowhere near. I'll just pick out the nice pieces, I think.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fry that and make that quite hot. Let it cool down a little bit and then don't heat it. Just add in the double cream and add in the egg yolk, and that in itself heats itself.
Right.
Okay. Could you yolk that?
Yeah.
Please. Okay. So the EKM has got quite a lot of, well, it's got a lot of products in, but some of the products change. So, for example, I've put that specific one into Tesco
because it breaks it down for you here.
Well, It's funny actually, they've all started kind of doing this, but it doesn't, what they don't quote is protein, and sometimes they don't quote carbohydrate, but they've all got to more or less.
Okay.
On the back. So, because obviously there's a lot of people measuring salt and calories and stuff like that, so.
So how much ham are we going to put in?
We're going
6.
to put in 6. Because it's protein, I would always try and cut off any amount of fat or anything like that. Yep. And then we can stick that in the bowl. Right, 6.2. This is great because she'll have this tomorrow for her lunch as well.
And your husband can have a ham sandwich when he's going out to work tomorrow, yeah?
Understood, exactly. Right, okay. Just put that in.
Do you always add it this way round? The egg first and then the cream?
Not necessarily, no. Should I do the cream first?
Well, you kind of, because your pan's still quite, before when it's curdled, it's because your pan's hot,
It's
you put
probably
the egg
because
in,
of
the
that.
egg's starting to cook, whereas you put the cream on and then the egg on top of the cream.
Right.
It won't curdle because the egg yolk isn't getting hot until the cream warms up.
Right, that's probably what I've done then. And cream is 8. Ooh, right, okay. And then I'll just oil it. Just a wee bit. I try not to add any salt if I can. And I'll just take that bowl that I put the courgette in.
Yeah, I got it.
Just try and get as much out as I can. Okay. So that's one done.
That's one done. And Jennifer loves it.
And she loves it. Computer application was something that I managed to get through Matthew's Frames. I didn't know about it up until that time. It was just manual sheets that the dietitian had given me. So sometimes I still use the dietitian sheets, but by and large I use the EKM all the time, and it's a godsend.
So you found Matthew Friends really useful?
Oh, that mega underestimation.
That's a mega underestimation.
Yes,
Good. I really like that.
I found it on some dark night, sheer desperation really, on the internet. Stumbled across it, literally stumbled across it, and it's been a complete lifeline to me.
And do you think at Matthew's Friends there's anything that we should be doing? Go on, give us a bad point.
It would be good to have, but we've now got that. We've now got some dietitians coming in with some real expert advice, and it would be good to see more of that. A lot of it is parents, but that to me is the best part of it. You know, the hospital have been fantastic, but they don't live with it day and day.
Sure.
And to speak to a parent, but some of the dietitians that are coming in, you know, it's questions that kind of whiz around in your head, but they have got the expertise to be able to help us along the way. So it would be good to see more dietitians' input into it.
What about, you know, a good-looking chef, you know,
Patron?
with a few ideas? Patron? No?
Nah.
No. All
Nah.
right.